So welcome. Hi guys, this is the raw stage. This is, as you can see, this is the building, and we actually got here before the installation started, and as you can see, it's always better for us to come when the building hasn't been done, so that we can make sure everything is put in place. As you can see, the roofing guys are still doing their work. So we have specific points where we're supposed to fly the arrays at those points, and we're also here to inform the structural engineer to make sure that the beams are actually right, the beams that will carry the line arrays, because we're going to be having 5 stacks of line arrays here. In total, like 32 line array boxes. We're also going to be having speakers that will be flown on stage. This is the stage area. This is the altar and the stage also for the back for the musicians. So we're also going to be flying line arrays there. And as you can see, this is the raw stage. We have a design that's been done already. We had the AutoCAD file that was done, and from the AutoCAD file, we're able to actually design where the speaker points will actually be. So right now, we actually have some measurement going on right now at the venue, so that we can be certain that what was done on the architectural plan is the same thing as what we're physically seeing. And over there you can see some guys with the laser pointer over there. They're actually trying to measure, we're trying to get the dimensions of the actual building to be certain that it's the same dimension that we have on the architectural plan, that is the same thing that we have here physically.
Note that the values may not be exactly the same, as there may be some errors, like human errors, when it comes to projects like this. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
So the values may not be exactly the same, but because we have a design, it gives us a good idea, and we can go back to our drawing board to make sure that things are done right. So we also have to see the electrical guys to make sure that the power installation will be done right. And as you can see, under the balcony, we're going to have speakers here too. 10 boxes are going to be installed here, and this is the raw stage, as you can see. So we have to work on running the cables before the ceiling goes up to make sure that everything goes perfectly well. Yeah, we look forward to having a fantastic time. We will see the raw value very soon. We'll see the raw image very soon.
The pillar should be around, let's say maybe somewhere here, I'm not sure. You understand? You understand? This is the end of the church, so this is under balcony. So I want to know where this guy ends. This is the thrust is going like this, or whatever. So Bala calculate, how are we going to calculate? Your mathematician, okay? Yeah. That's why I said 30. That's what I'm saying. The total number minus 20.
As you can see, we had to go back to our drawing book to change the plan. Due to Nigerian factor, which always happens, the plan was smaller than the architectural design. The subwoofer technique was changed from 3 stacks of 2 subwoofers each to 2 stacks of 3 subwoofers each for the front of house, using the gradient technique, as you will see later in this documentary. The design of the line arrays were changed, and we had to design new positions. While doing this, we had to make sure the arrays were rightly spaced based on the horizontal angle of dispersion of each of the arrays to avoid cancellations, still making sure the coverage was evenly distributed to have good sound. Yes, the equipment delivery stage. So based on the design, we gave the church a detailed equipment list. Yes, to connectors, microphone stands, accessories, every little detail were quoted for, and we purchased them and delivered them. The list was checked to ensure that the smallest connectors were supplied, and yes, we are that transparent and detailed. The installation stage.
The roofing beams are ready and it's time. The stage isn't physically here, so we have to be sure of the actual positions of the stage, as the front of house speaker should be after the most forward microphone to have more gain before feedback. Our rigging professionals understand their assignment. The display angles based on the design was communicated to them to ensure the vertical coverage of each array is right. While rigging is going on, as we have different departments, the power professionals are also making ready all the accessories for the job, and also our head of crew right now is working out the cable run for the flown line array speakers and subwoofers, so as to start running the cables simultaneously as the rigging is going on. And as you can see, they have their safety belt on, observing all safety ethics to make sure that there's no crisis or injury on site. Now, rigging is something that just not anyone can do. It must not be joked with or trivialized. If it's not done properly and the speaker falls, it can cause damage to the building, the equipment itself. It can also cause injuries if people are present, or even death. In SB Frequency, we take rigging very seriously to ensure that the church doesn't have any crises and the speakers hang properly and safely up the roof. And as you can see, we have the line array going up and up, like that's the first stack that we're taking up. The first stack is up and the second stack is up, and subsequently we have other stacks up, and this just took us roughly like 2 hours. That's how fast we can be. And as you can see, we also have line arrays for the stage. That's the right side field for the stage, and as you can see, that's what we're flying, and the left side is up too. Yeah, so rigging has been done. The next rigging job is to install the under balcony speakers, and while that is going on, we begin racking the amplifiers, speaker management systems, and wireless mics. While that is going on, the cable laying is still on, while everything power is being worked on by our power professional. Cables are a very critical part of installation. We had over 500 signal cables made, and all were measured and soldered on site and fixed by our most trusted cable expert, as bad cables will frustrate and delay the entire installation. So while we still rack on all the equipment and make sure that all the amplifiers are arranged according to their zones. The ones for stage were installed in the same rack, and the ones for the front of house were installed. Simultaneously, we're racking the wireless microphones. We had the Shure QLXD and ULXD wireless microphones installed here. We had 10 of them. So while that is going on, also, like I said, our other balcony speakers have been fixed. So we had 10 of these under balcony speakers that were installed to serve as delay to feed the people under the balcony because of reflections. The stage boxes of the mixers are being racked. We have 3 Behringer Wing digital mixers for front of our stage and broadcast. Our racks of about 23 amps are ready to be patched. Beautiful professional installation. Wow, isn't this beautiful? So we move to the next stage. The interior has been done, and as you can see, we have the floor monitors installed. Yes, we have about 14 of them. The balcony speaker cables have been installed, and for the backlines we have the Yamaha Montage and the PSR 900. We also have the DW PDP concept series with the CBN cymbals and drum machine. Also, we have the Fender combos and guitars that have been installed. We also have the 3 Behringer Wing digital mixers. Due to the height of the stage that changed, the former design had to change from the subwoofers stacked on top of each other to being positioned side by side with the middle subwoofer turned back to achieve the gradient technique. This technique cancels out the low frequencies on stage, giving more power in the front of house. We also had 2 subwoofers positioned at the extreme left and right, making it a total of 8 subwoofers ground stacked and 5 subwoofers flown, making 13 subwoofers in total. On every installation, we have challenges. Aside the delays caused by other vendors, we had a major electrical challenge. The generator provided for the entire building was too powerful for the sound system, 500 kVA. Also, the earthing wasn't right as the building environment was a waterlogged area. Generator sets are designed to operate with substantial load. Standby rated diesel gens are designed to operate between 50 and 80% load, while continuous rated diesel generator sets are optimized between 70 and 100% load. We insisted the generator will need to be loaded with the air conditioners, light, etc. before the sound is turned on. The generator could not be loaded and we could not have power on the sound system for almost 3 days until an alternative was made that only lasted for a couple of hours. Our racks have been installed, and for our wireless mics we had an antenna distribution device installed to help boost the antenna strength, and the wireless microphones were configured. The system tuning and optimization stage. This is a very delicate aspect to installation, and using the DPA measurement microphone and the smart analyzer, we had to measure how the speakers are performing in the room, what the problems are, and impute the processing values such as delay time equalization to solve the problem. That fulfilling smile after a job well done. An awesome job can't be done without an awesome professional team, the SB Frequency Events Engineers. This is a disclaimer. This project was 92% completed when the church took over. Churches are beginning to get it right, and Remnant Christian Network is one of them. We've come to the end of this documentary. Till your next project, we move. It's a goodbye. Thank you for watching.